Squeeze candidate, yeah, I like this from, well, you know, every day I'm talking about this as stays above 120, it's a long, to 155. So broke out violently on that day where I'm like, yeah, this looks pretty wedged. Boom, pulled back, but only half of that candle, and it stayed above 130.70. Seriously, how sweet is that? Yesterday was an doji day. We go in the direction of the open. Basically, this is opening, I would say, well, the high is 135.45. It's already up $1.50. So Boeing to me is well, I don't know if you're chase, swing, or what have you, but to me, it looks like both. Yep. For reference again on Boeing, I suggested this here and here. Needed to stay above 115 on a daily, 120 on a weekly. Look coiled, ready to head out. This was the break, pullback test, doji day, and now in direction of the open is how that works. So that opened, it gapped up, and it's running, and it looks good to 142. So right now on a chase, just to specify in chat, chase above this 135 area on its way to 142 is what I have before, oops, the 10-week, which is all the way up to 154, 155. And it's running. So that would be a chase today, and there's early flow to kind of bring it along. Food. Wow, BJ is hot. It's where it needs to stay above. BJ's looks really good for continuation higher. I'm talking like a trend higher. It's cleared, you know, IPO, if you will, and the prior highs. That has a look for more. Look at Spotify, same kind of action. It went up, it dropped, it stayed here for a long bloody time before boom, it just exploded. Look at BJ's. It looks to me, it looks very similar. So BJ's and Spotify look like the swings to this high now have to digest, but they still look bullish to me for trends. BJ's had phenomenal numbers. How else to put it? Growth 21%. Memberships up to 8.4%. Revenues up 21%. Net sales and total revenues both up about 21%. It's ridiculous. The numbers are really good. Comparable club sales, first quarter increased 20% compared to the first quarter of last year. It's hot. Just wicked hot. Seriously, they blew it out of the water, their earnings release this morning. They deserve every penny. They're just, I think they're going to be the next Costco from that report. It was ridiculously bullish. All right, so to me, that's a Spotify. Spotify's still moving. It's still a trend long. BJ's is a new trend long. Did not have that on my radar until today's report. I mean, ridiculously bullish. It was more than just they beat. I want to show you how much they beat. It was club sales first quarter increased 20%. Net sales, that was it. Net sales percentage growth 20%. Total revenues 20%. I mean, they're kicking it out of the park. 13 billion in sales, and they have a $4 billion valuation before today. Costco, 158 billion in sales, and they have a $134 billion valuation. BJ's is looking very bullish as a trend trade. Long story short.